A typical wiring diagram that you do at Tafe. This is a 2-core power point cord, which has an active and a neutral. There's no earth on it, which usually gets plugged straight into the power point. That's where you get your main source of power from. And then on the wiring boards, you usually have 2 terminals, which is the active terminal and the neutral terminal. What you'd usually do is, just to make it a bit easier, I'll put a neutral block over here. Makes it a lot more easier to understand. So you'd run a black wire from here, which will go into the neutral bar over here. Alright, just makes it a lot more easier to explain to you. I'm going to do a circuit which has a light switch that controls the light, and I'll do a switch that controls a fan motor. Okay, so usually run from the active. You put in either, it will already be there, or you got to put it in, but that'll be an isolator, which usually is probably 20 amp breaker. So what you do is, this will be the active line, that's your neutral line. Okay, this is the one that runs at 240 volts straight through. So you start running down this way, then you'll go this way, and we'll put in a switch, which is sort of drawn like this. So that'll be your switch that controls the light. And lights usually drawn like this. Okay, so that's your neutral into the light, and now the active into the light, and that becomes your neutral out of the light. So that's a red wire that goes in. When it comes out, it'll be a black wire, which becomes your neutral. So this wire will run out into your neutral bar. So there's 2 ways you can run the light, but the easiest way to draw it, you can either come straight down like this, then go like across, or we can just loop it, because there will be a connection. So you can either loop it like that, then we put another switch, and then we'll run it over into a fan motor. And this is the way they draw fan motors, and they put a little earth on it. This one here, in this example, will be a plastic motor, because we aren't running any earth. If this fan motor was metal, you would have to definitely run an earth wire to it, 100%. But considering we'll say this one's a plastic one, you don't need no earth cable. And that's basically how you do a wire circuit, which controls the light and controls the fan. So the power will run through, light will turn either on or off, which will give power straight to the light, bang straight to your neutral. This one here, the power won't go past that.